Como les vengo diciendo desde los últimos videos que venimos hablando del caso de Diddy, día tras día salen nuevos videos, nuevos testimonios, nuevos datos, y ahora tenemos un testimonio de una víctima de la trata y afirma haber participado, haber estado presente en las freak-offs de Diddy. Vamos a ver qué dijo. Con nombre y apellido nos la muestran, nos la presentan.
My name is Allison Leilani Carter. In 2020 I went viral and we lost our home, we lost our animals, we lost everything. I have been screaming underwater since I was 3 months old. I went into foster care at 13, 14. We tried to do a case against Riverside County Child Protective Services because Riverside County, do you hear me? Riverside County Child Protective Services was involved in my trafficking. I never thought that we would see the day where Diddy would get arrested, and I told you guys in that Maria Z interview in 2021 that no one tells on Diddy. P. Diddy. Alright? Just the same way nobody tells on Denzel Washington. People don't usually talk and stop and think about the children victims that are going through things right now as we speak, and the ones who suffered through all this bullshit. We've tried to tell you everything that we can, and now we have people messaging us, investigators, people that want to talk now, when now it's because it's trending. We're still not on the subject of the kids. All the adults are covering their asses. All the adults are, I left at a certain time, yet you knew children were there. You knew these parties were not okay. They weren't freak-offs. They were satanic ritual orgies.
Ahí está.
Get it straight. It wasn't just adults in these parties. The adults were responsible for the child sex slaves that were in the party. And one of those children were me. Now, those who are trying to come at us now, talking like, oh, well, now the Diddy's out, now that you can talk. For why? Because we tried to have a case with Child Protective Services. We gave them 8 months worth of evidence. 8 months worth of evidence. That didn't even do a crumb. They took that case and they hid it. If you are a survivor and if you are a real victim, be careful. Because these hotline numbers that they're putting out, I don't trust them. I wouldn't do it.
They take your information to see what you have.
They're taking inventory.
And then they shut it down.
Mm-hmm.
They're taking inventory. So don't trust them. Don't trust the feds. Don't trust the judges. Fuck all y'all. You're all guilty. You're all corrupt. Any attorney that's taking money to defend Diddy, you're nasty and vile.
That's blood money.
That's blood money.
That's all blood money. You do know that, right? Whether you take money from him to shut up, whether you take money from him for period, that's blood money. We don't have the military involvement. We are not working with white hats. We are working with everyday people who can come out and do something when they can. Who can come out and say, I can be security when I can. Who can come and cover us when they can. But that's not all the time. Right now, we by ourselves. Even though some of y'all are sitting pretty, trying to make the excuse of, oh, well, they were so evil, I was just trying to be undercover. No, bullshit. My face is out there. You little punk. My face is out there. You pussy. You see all the people running? They're ducking and hiding because everybody knows that there was children there. But we're still not talking about the kids yet. When are we going to talk about the kids? Everybody's demanding something from the victims. Why aren't you demanding it from the news? You know he's about to turn into another Epstein, and then the list follows and it circles back into a web. So why isn't anybody demanding any information on the kids? Huh?
Where'd that supply chain come from?
Do you think that thousands of bottles worth of baby oil was for thousands of who? $65,000 worth of hot dogs and pizza was for who?
Dios mío.
Trafficking over the border was for who? Child Protective Services is your supply. Is anybody going to talk about that? The immigrants that are coming across the border, that all those kids that they were just scooping up out of boats and out of the water, they're now coming in and they're throwing them right into the system. Aurora, Colorado, Springfield, Ohio. Where do you think all those kids are going? This ain't about an election anymore. Y'all know that, right? The election is canceled. Because everybody that you love, you don't live in the world you think you do. Everybody that you think is not guilty is about to show you who they really are. I've been screaming for years. We're not talking about the victims that are still going through the shit right now with other people who are running to cover their ass and deleting their social medias. Pink, Megan Fox, Tyra Banks, Steve Harvey. Why you running? We got legal evidence to drop.
A la mierda.
I just don't know what's the point. Yeah, I was at a Diddy party. I was one of the party favors. But I told you, nobody tells on Diddy. Maria Z, I did that interview in 2021, 7 months ago. We made sure, I already knew, that Diddy and Oprah is about to get arrested. I already knew that 7-8 months ago. I'm not the only one. There are too many victims. Victims that you don't even know their name. Victims that you'll never hear their laugh. Victims that you'll never know who the hell they were because everybody was so busy bouncing to their music. Didn't I tell you? Music is a diary. Are you now figuring that out? If you're trying to come towards me right now thinking that, hey, maybe she'll testify against what?
I don't trust none of y'all.
Testify against who? Testify against the same corrupt justice system that's not doing a damn thing for anybody? No, that can't be true. No, he can't be having satanic rituals. No, there's no way. Yeah, there is. And now you see. So now what you gonna do about it?
Escalofriante es poco, verdaderamente estremecedor todo lo que dice esta chica Alison Leilani Carter. De nuevo, ¿no? Volvemos a que si es toda una teoría de la conspiración. No, que no puede ser que sean todos satánicos. Rituales satánicos con víctimas infantiles. ¿Hace cuánto que venimos hablando de esto en este canal? Y somos los loquitos de los sombreros de aluminio. Es bastante como dice la chica Alison. Esto ya no es sobre una elección. Esto es una batalla más grande que hay que ganar. Lamentablemente la forma para asegurarnos que gane el lado del bien es que gane Trump las elecciones y que empiecen a rodar cabezas. Tienen que caer los que tienen que caer. Esto no puede terminar como otro caso de Epstein. No puede terminar como otro caso igual. ¿Qué pasó al final? Nadie iba a la isla. El tipo era el tratante de personas número 1 que se rodeaba de todos los poderosos. ¿No tenía clientes? ¿No cayó nadie por ser cliente de Epstein? ¿Porque lo misteriosamente desvivieron? ¿Qué va a pasar con Diddy? ¿Diddy va a hablar? ¿Quién tiene miedo de que Diddy hable? ¿Cuánto dinero le van a ofrecer para callarlo? El tema es que cómo justificamos todos los cargos que hay en su contra. El tema es que cae Diddy y caen todos. Nadie le puede decir nada porque el otro los tiene a todos en video, todos filmados. Ahora, si la justicia ya logró incautar todo ese material, es un poco como dice esta chica Alison, ¿podemos confiar en un sistema tan corrupto? El mismo sistema que pone y saca presidentes como quiere, el propio sistema que también ha encubierto a todos estos niñófilos durante tantos años, durante tantas décadas, y justamente a estos grandes poderosos que andan. Grandes no, son insignificantes, pero tienen poder. Estos poseedores del poder, que se reúnen ahí en los bosques a abrazar árboles y hacer sus rituales, ya sabemos de cuáles. Tal y como dijo la chica en el video, que son rituales satánicos, que lo venimos diciendo desde hace un montón de tiempo. Ay, pero ¿desde cuándo me dicen, no? ¿Desde cuándo que sos religioso vos? No, no es que sea religioso o no. Es que estos tipos son unos satánicos, son como en la película Ojos Bien Cerrados. Son unos satánicos, hacen rituales con orgías y posesiones demoníacas y hacen toda clase de rituales oscuros y turbios en plan así sociedad secreta, en plan élite. En fin, amigos, otro testimonio más que se suma a todo lo que está saliendo ahora, todo lo que los medios de comunicación no hablan, tal y como dice Allison en el video. ¿Y qué pasa? ¿Por qué no le exigen nada que hablen en las noticias? Nadie en las noticias está hablando del tema de Diddy ya. Hay actualmente una ley mordaza, no sé, una orden de silenciar el caso. Es demasiada la gente que va a caer por esto. Claramente es por eso. Si no, díganme ustedes cuál es su teoría. Pónganlo en comentarios, que quiero leerlos, y para estar al pendiente de cada cosa nueva que va saliendo sobre el caso de Diddy y de todas las ollas que se están destapando ahora, de todos estos tratantes, todos estos come-niños que hay en el mundo del entretenimiento, en Hollywood, en el mundo de la música, en el mundo de la élite, de los poderosos, principalmente del mundo del entretenimiento, porque es a lo que nos dedicamos supuestamente a hablar acá. Tienen que estar al pendiente acá de Planeta Arcadia, suscribirse, activar la campanita con todas las notificaciones para no perderse ninguna notificación, ningún video ni ninguna transmisión en directo que hacemos todos los días. Yo soy Pablo, a mí me pueden seguir en X para que estemos en contacto y estén muy pendientes al próximo video.